Welcome to Mining Indaba 2025, and today I'm speaking to Alison Atkins, who's the CEO of acQuire. Alison, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you, it's my pleasure.
Alison, can you tell me what type of data are mining companies in South Africa now managing and reporting on more frequently, and what is driving this change?
It's an interesting one. I guess we have multiple products that we sell into the South African and African market, and a lot of it's associated with governance and compliance. I guess there's a lot more expectations that organisations are collecting the right types of information that they can make conscious decisions on, but also that they're operating ethically and also financially for their stakeholders, and whether that be their shareholders or whether it be community stakeholders, there are local, federal governments as well. It is driving the types of data that customers are now collecting, but I guess also the advances in technology. So there's so many new types of data that customers are starting to invest in, and products around optimizing and improving the quality of information they get in a more timely manner as well.
Absolutely. Now, obviously, in the mining sector, data has been something that's been very prominent and important in recent years. But how can the industry use data as a strategic asset to enhance resilience and adopt ever-evolving technologies?
It's an interesting one. I mean, organisations spend so much money on collecting this information, and it's a critical asset in their organisations. And we're now starting to see a trend where they really are considering that as an asset and what they can do with that asset. And it really does drive their behaviour as well. And it helps drive the critical decisions. If we look at operating mines, it's ensuring that they're getting the right minerals out of the ground. They're optimising the amount that they're getting that they can process to the plants. It's their reporting to their shareholders as well, and the economics of the mine, and also looking at the costs as well. So we're seeing a lot of enhancements and shifts and changes, and it really is around optimising efficiency.
Okay. Now, you've been a geologist in the past, so obviously dealing with data. Talk to me about the implications of poorly managed data in the industry and how this affects a mining operation.
Look, it's major. I mean, businesses make critical decisions from the data they're collecting in the field. I mean, as I mentioned, they're spending a lot of money on collecting the data, whether it's through the drilling costs, through their analytical costs, through their people, or just the spend in general. But if they're not actually accurately collecting the information in the field, they're making decisions from this poor data that affect the life of mine. It affects the amount of metals they're extracting from that mine, and then ultimately affects their shareholder price as well. There's a lot of things that happen with regards to poorly managed data. And from a governance and compliance perspective, I mean, there is a lot more expected organisations now with the types of data that they're collecting, and that they can accurately report on it as well.
Absolutely. Now, finally, Alison, can you tell me about acQuire? And how do you help mining companies overcome their complex data management and contribute to a more sustainable and efficient future of the industry?
So acQuire Technology, we've been around for 29 years this year, so 30 next year, which we're quite excited about. And we've always been passionate around data and information management. So through developing our own products, but also through acquiring solutions as well. We've acquired a solution here at South Africa a few years ago, particularly around social performance and the license to operate. We very much are passionate and focused around having the right solutions to meet the needs of our customers in that information management space, and ultimately working with them and partnering with them to ensure that our solutions give them the confidence to make the right decisions with the information they have. We have a lot of things that we do with our technologies to empower our customers to use the solutions. So the people side of our technologies through training and upskilling and through engagements like these types of conferences as well. But ultimately, it's working with our partners to really help with them to have the confidence in the data they have, and continue to work and focus on future trends as well. So with all of our technologies, we come to events like Indaba to look at emerging technologies, look at trends in the industry, to really see where our customers are going and make sure that we keep up with the curve as well. So our technologies are there to support them, not just today, but also into the future as well.
Great stuff. Well, Alison Atkins, CEO of acQuire, thank you very much for joining us on Mining Review Africa today.
Thank you very much.